I'm Brianna Stewart, and you're watching 2K TV.
This week on NBA 2K TV, the WNBA superstar Brianna Stewart. Plus, find out how your My Team skills could turn into $250,000. And we have your top plays. That's all coming up right now.
Jay, what's up, man?
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And there were a few sharp-looking guys getting off the Pelicans team bus earlier on. Their only thought now, and with pregame routine. Well, what a great attitude. He is a monster on defense. David, thank you. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Captain clutches out there with Williamson. And it's Ball in at the point. And for the Timberwolves, the tandem at the 1 and the 2, Teague and Culver. Vonleh and Towns, the duo inside. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. Smitty, the increased pace of the game, how does that affect players, you think, trying to get through the season in terms of, say, fatigue?
You know, I think for the teams that those coaches understand, they do a great job of playing 10, 11, 12 guys throughout the season. It usually bodes well. It's those organizations that's going 6, 7, only 8 deep. You see those guys start to fatigue, and any injury, then you really see it shows up on paper and on the floor when you're not a deep team.
Shoots from the right block. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
How about the recognition from Culver? Terrific at realizing when the defense has broken down.
Ingram against Wiggins. Ingram outside. And stolen by Vonleh. Puts it up from 17. A shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Teague hits to Wiggins, pass to Towns. And he can't bank that one in. And it's the Pelicans' ball. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
And you know this, what you do on the backboard may not completely win or lose a game, but it can tip the scale in one team's favor.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Got a hand on it.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Here's Williamson. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
And stolen by Vonleh. Teague deciding where to go with it. Over in the corner. The pass to Towns. The 17-footer goes down.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 4-point game. Passes to Williamson. It's rebounded by Vonleh. For Minnesota, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. They get it back. Towns. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either.
Now Ball. 14 points from him the last game against Brooklyn.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off it.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Stolen by Holiday. Wiggins against Ball, and he drops it in from the low post.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Wiggins against Ingram. Pass to Culver. Clock at 6. Over Williamson. And too long on the shot.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try to lean.
Here's Captain Clutch. Poke loose. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Captain Clutch has got 6 points.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And here's Wiggins. Really played well against the Clippers in his last outing. Back to Towns. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you look at how Towns is so effective on offense.
Timberwolves trail by 4. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Minnesota, Wiggins and Jang at the small forward and power forward spots. Shabazz Napier out there with Teague, and it's Towns in at the 5 patrolling the paint. And Greg, as you said, it's the skill level of Towns at his young age that is so incredible.
Very capable 3-ball shooter, but he likes backing you down on the block as well. You step back and look at what he can do for a team, and there aren't really any holes in his game.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, they call him Captain Clutch, and in the last game against the Nets was a man on a mission. He finished with 11 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Now here's Napier. He's guarded closely. Lays it up and banks it in. Napier's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Here's Captain Clutch. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. T kicks to Towns. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Pass to Hart. It's Ingram on the wing. Here's Hayes. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. And the Pelicans lead by 2. And the pass to Napier. Passes it to Wiggins. Shoots a fader. The rebound by Captain Clutch. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Inside. Hayes trying to break free. Gets it to go. That one good from Captain Clutch. Now it's a 4-point Pelican lead. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
They had active hands on the defensive end, and it paid off. A lot of easy baskets and transitions because of that. Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. A floater. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Here's Captain Clutch. Teague covering. No good from Captain Clutch.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
On the wing, Wiggins. He's covered by Ingram. Wiggins passes to Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Last season, it seemed like Towns recommitted himself on the defensive end after facing some pretty significant criticism in that department.
You know, he looked like he was playing with a chip on his shoulder defensively. Towns has always had the capability to be a fantastic defender, and I'm really glad that he's focusing on that part of his game as an area to improve.
Culver's checked in for Shabazz Napier. Here's Captain Clutch. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Hey, Smitty, of recent players to enter the league, which had rookie seasons that surprised you?
I think Donovan Mitchell, the way he came out of the gates. I knew Luka Doncic was good, but because I hadn't seen much film or seen him live, he surprised me. Trae Young, the way he's played from a small guard position, those are some of the guys that have surprised me. Some were high draft picks, and some were a little bit lower, but those are the three.
Outside Teague. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And Ingram is so graceful with the catch-and-shoot jumper. His lightning-quick release allows him to get off his shot in no time.
Here's Towns. He kicks to Jang. Higgins outside. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Pelicans pull it in. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Captain Clutch. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now here's Culver. D right on him. It's deflected.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
On the wing, Holiday. Teague covering. No good from Captain Clutch.
Right spot, wrong time. When the defense collapses on you, kick it out.
Culver dishes to Towns. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Towns has got 8 points in the quarter.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Captain Clutch. Jang defending. Nifty move. No good from Captain Clutch. Timberwolves trail by 10. Teague with the ball. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Clippers. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And that's now 28 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Greg, no secret that many Minnesota fans are questioning the contract they gave. Here's Napier. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Clippers.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
So for New Orleans right now, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Captain Clutch in at the center, filling out the middle. Down low, here's Towns. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 3 assists tonight.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Outside Holiday. As to Williamson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Noah Vonleh.
Can't be this assertive with Williamson. He's already a pro at drawing you in and getting the call. And how much fun is it to watch this kid? I call Zion Williamson a kid, even though he goes about 280, and he has a certain composure that really belies his years. That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And with Williamson, it's not just the obvious stuff that impresses you, Greg. It's the little things as well, the attention to detail.
You know, Kevin, one thing that stands out to me, every time I see this young man, the eye-hand coordination, whether it's on steals, deflections, block shots, he always seems to pick it cleanly.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Teague kicks to Wiggins. Floats it up for Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
He has a very well-rounded offensive game. There's just no shortage of ways Wiggins has to punish an opponent, inside, outside, or otherwise.
Here's Captain Clutch. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 13 with that last one.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. To the paint. Here's Vonleh.
Impacting the game now at both ends. Zion moves his feet well and can change directions and close out on shooters.
Time now for an injury report. We get a chance now to check up on Jarrett Culver's status. David, what do you have?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves let me know the status. He said that the hip is bruised pretty badly, but overall, it should be okay. You don't want to hear this news, as most teams are starting to hit their stride. So they're going to miss him while he's recovering from this injury. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it, as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Towns, high post. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. 34 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's Williamson. 8 points for him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And another name included in that Anthony Davis trade, Brandon Ingram. Still a lot to like about his game.
Pairs up well with what the Pelicans are trying to do. Perhaps the biggest asset coming over to New Orleans could flourish in this system.
Minnesota making a switch here. Culver's checked in. The kick out to Teague. No good from outside.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And Holiday has it in the corner. There's the pass to Captain Clutch. Holiday, the pass to Captain Clutch. Clock at 4. The shot by Holiday, no good. Timberwolves trail by 7. And even 3-on-3 break. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Well, when Teague has a step or two on the drive, he'll shield the ball and do his best to draw contact.
And last year, a tough one for Jeff Teague. Just couldn't put together his normal level of play.
You know, Teague missed some games with injury, but his shot just wasn't consistent. His passing and playmaking were as strong as ever, but you just couldn't rely on him to score.
Outside Holiday. Ingram outside. Captain Clutch passes to Williamson. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Pelicans leading by 5. Ingram passes to Captain Clutch. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Culver. He's got 7, and Towns throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Captain Clutch. Ingram with it, picked up by Teague. Here's Captain Clutch. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. And fan heckling that crosses the line, Smitty. We saw the Utah Jazz ban someone for life. How can the NBA do a better job of protecting the players?
Well, Kevin, first of all, I think each organization, let's take our hat off to the Utah Jazz. They acted swiftly and quickly, and I love what they did. They banned the fan for life, and I think you got to hit more of that. And also, I think, you know, as far as the NBA and also along with these teams, have some kind of pregame or, like you said, before the season starts, just reinforcing and stating the rules.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Yet another player from the 2019 draft class who wasn't a top high school recruit. Jarrett Culver, 3-star guy, thin, unrefined, but in that sophomore year of college, boy, did he surprise some folks.
Here's Captain Clutch. And yes, it's good. Captain Clutch has got 7 now in this quarter.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Holiday against Teague. Kicks to Culver. The tray. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 5 assists tonight. And Greg, when you talk about Culver, the one thing he did show in high school, and again showed at Texas Tech, the ability to score.
Yeah, and he creates and makes shots against great defenders. Every team in the NBA is looking for that. His jumper, his handle, his ability to move without the ball, already NBA level stuff. And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Holiday brings the double team. Culver dishes to T. Timberwolves passing it around. Back to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Misses the layup. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Hart. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to Captain Clutch. Tipped away and stolen by Wiggins. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Robert Covington comes in for Noah Vonleh, and Shabazz Napier subbed in for Jeff Teague. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Derek Favors checked in for Hayes. And Holiday, here we go. Here's Captain Clutch. He feeds it to Ingram. Culver with the steal. Now here's Culver, the fast break chance. Some solid defense from Ingram. And here they come. The shot's good from Captain Clutch. Captain Clutch has got 10 points in just the second half.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Napier, guarded by Holiday. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Napier. Again, New Orleans turns it over.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your...
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Vonleh and Towns, the duo inside. Over the off guard with Wiggins at the 3. And it's Teague in at the 1 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
And maybe the most popular player to enter the league since social media became truly pervasive. Zion Williamson handles it with class. He really appreciates his teammates and his coaches and really respects the game.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with and then the guts it takes to pull them off always blows me away.
Now you look at Williamson sitting at the top of the heap. Looks like he'll be planning on an appearance at the dunk contest this year.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised with his athleticism. This guy has got the goods, no doubt about it. The hops are incredible, and we'll just have to see what sort of creativity he can apply.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
The Pelicans have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
And talking to stars in this league, even they want to see what Williamson's going to do next.
Sure. We talk about the leaping ability at his size, the handles, the shot making. But what really stands out when you watch him live, the instinct. Being at the right place at the right time and always seeming to make the right play.
Teague, the pass to Towns. Got a piece of it. Wiggins kicks to Teague. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's blocked.
And when Zion blocks it, you feel it. He's got this kind of power behind these swats.
Captain Clutch passes the ball. To the inside, Ingram. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Culver passes to Wiggins. The kick out to Towns. They get the rebound. The shot, no good. This is to Reddick. To the left wing. To the middle. Williamson, the pass to Captain Clutch. He gets that one. And now a 6-point Pelican lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score.